Well, hello, ladies, gentlemen, and all others. This is Boudreaux here, or Steven if you prefer. And anyway, we have some Hobbit presents, both silver and gold. It's been a couple of days since I've been on, so yeah. Anyway, let's see what we have. Combat, run speed boost, whatever. Let's see. 3 gold. Woo! Okay, 50 virtue and 50 virtue. Okay, so anyway, we can. Where am I? Where am I? Okay. Traveling vendor. I knew that there was somebody that would buy this gold.
What can I do for you?
Can you buy this gold? And yeah, that like almost whatever quadruples my fortune, whatever. Over quadruples it actually. So let's see. Quests. Let's see. So we got Breland and Epic. Okay, let's see, we got tasks to turn in. Let's do that first. And then we'll start worrying about quests. Sorry about that. Okay, so anyway, let's turn the lights on. Break out my pet just for the hell of it. Okay, there's our limit. Okay, so that done. Okay, now let's look at some quests here. So anyway, defeat the Kurbani and their master. Okay, we will do that later. Anyway, we have a level 18 quest called Saeradan's Call, and since we're level 19, we won't go ahead and we're not going to take off our tortoise stone yet. So anyway, I believe we do have a map to Saeradan's. Okay, which we can go ahead and using that has no effect. Maybe I need to be. Oh, that's just the quest. I gotcha. All right, I gotcha. So okay, let's head to here. And while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and those Hobnanigan tokens we can throw that in storage. I probably could have done that while I was there and would have saved me a little time, but okay, too late now. Okay, well, at least it's good to be through with crafting for now, although in one level, let's see, yeah, you know what? Okay, while I'm thinking about it,
how can I be of service?
Let's go to Mickle Delving. Because I need a housing decoration. I need a housing decoration that I can buy with bingo badges. And if we look, I actually have 25 bingo badges. And what I have to do is head to Burt Bartleby here.
I have collected many fine items during my travels.
I can buy Bingo's empty hat rack. Okay. And now that I have that, and we'll look at it, it is a thin furniture. Okay. I can click again.
Oh, and here I have many fine items on offer.
Bingo's hat rack, the Shire. So if we turn in that hat rack plus another 5 bingo badges, we get an upgraded hat rack. So, let's see. Let's head back to Bree.
How do you do?
And we'll talk to Bert there. and see if he's got an upgrade for us there.
I've collected many fine items during my travels.
Okay, one of the things he doesn't have is actually an upgrade for that particular hat rack. And, you know, keep it for the hell of it. Stick it over, actually, doesn't matter. Anyway, Tome of the Tan Sheep, so we can upgrade our pet. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and brown rabbit, bye-bye. We'll now have a sheep. There's our sheep. Okay, so sign of the prancing pony. Okay, which a small wall. Bert Bartleby won't discuss the details of how the sign of the prancing pony ended up in his collection. I love it. Okay, well that costs 10 Bing, and I have 10. So anyway, we got a small map and a large map of Bingo in the Shire. It's either a large wall or a small wall, I believe. Map of the Shire is suitable for framing and shows Bingo's path through the area. See, a trusty tankard. It does 4 to 6 common damage, yeah. So anyway, it's apparently meant to be a cosmetic, I guess, weapon. Bingo Boffin never goes anywhere without his pewter mug. He insists that everything tastes better when sipped from it. Okay, and let's see. Leggings of might, trousers. I doubt any of that's going to be better than what I've got equipped now. But we're looking for, let's see, Sign of the Prancing Pony, small wall. Yeah, why not? We'll grab it. So that'll be 2 things that we can put into our house now to kind of make it look a little more homey. Not that it looks that homey right now to start, to tell you the truth, but over here we do have a vault keeper. I know it's taking me a while to get going. Okay, so Tad, shared storage. Here you can take my Have-9 tokens. Thank you. All right, so with that, we can head home. So anyway, small wall. Let me go upstairs here. Thinking Sign of the Prancing Pony would be a good living room decoration. Yeah, right there, maybe. Okay, so there you go. There you go. Sign of the Prancing Pony will be behind what eventually will be my bed, sitting on top of that bearskin rug. So yeah. Okay, and let's see. You got thin furniture, and obviously it's a hat rack, so you'd want to have it near the door, right? Like right here. And it's got 1 hat on it. That's just a hat showing that I was in the Shire, apparently. Okay, so now we'll go back to Bree. And now we will visit Saeradan. Okay. Yeah, that could get annoying after a while, probably, but hopefully when we get to Oscarith and the Lonelands, we'll upgrade our pet and we won't hear any of that bond anymore. Of course, I think it kind of sounds sexy, but I know that's probably too much information, huh? Oh, hi. Seems like you're a tad faster than me, huh? probably been a tad quicker getting to Saeradan by taking the horse to the festival grounds, but whatever. Probably make it clear how to get there from here by taking the long way. Okay, so I see the quest ring where Saeradan's at. He also happens to be a travel location, so we can show his. We can see his travel destination. It actually had it plural, but anyway, minimum level none. Discovered route. Really? I've actually been at Candace's encampment. I haven't, but pretty sure you have to get at a certain point in the mainline quest before this travel route will open up. I don't even know if you know what? I probably will take it just to kind of show you, because it brings you into areas of Breland that a lot of people maybe haven't been. So it does take kind of a circuitous route through, maybe this way through the far Chetwood into the Weather Hills. A lot of people have never really even been over here, checked out what's going on over here. There's a like a level 50 public dungeon over here, and it's a whole bunch of quests that kind of level 22, 23ish to do in conjunction with the Loneland quest around the Forsaken Inn. I'm sorry. Apparently I had some saliva go down the wrong windpipe there, but okay, anyway.
How can I be of service?
It's good to finally meet you, Bujo. Your efforts in these lands restore hope where it is needed most. I only hope that we can lean upon you for more assistance. We must work diligently to undo the harm that has been wrought on these lands. I pray that we are not too late in beginning our efforts. So we get 300 rep.
Greetings.
And we're given a level 18 quest called My Brethren's Call. Reputation precedes you. We are well aware of your efforts here in Breland and abroad. We, the Rangers of the North, thank you for all you have done. I wonder, though, are you willing to aid us ever more? Are you willing to stand against foes that have long risen up against the men of Middle Earth, threatening to tear us out by our roots and making this world over in the grim visage of evil? I think you are willing and able. It is for that reason that I ask you to make your way north along the Greenway to the place where a pass cuts towards the eastern hills. There, in the ruins of the Greenway Fort, you will find one of my brethren. His latest reports tell me of a great danger growing out of the north, and he is in need of much assistance. So his name is Andreg. Come on. Apparently I had to give it a stir. Anyway, we shall accept.
What do you need?
We also have a level 18 quest called Thornley's Farm. The Thornleys, farmers and workers of these lands for many generations, have been spared much danger from the brigands. Word has reached me, however, that the patriarch of the family has gone missing as he went to deal with foes out of the north. If you're willing, I would ask that you visit Rose Thornley to the west at her home and ask her the well-being of her husband. And for that, we'll get Thornley's bow, equivalent to ours, but we're selling. 300 rep with the Men of Bree, 3 silver, 20 copper. Okay, so let's go talk to Rose. See if we can find your husband. Ooh. Rose Thornley. Yes, that's a hell of a name.
You startled me.
I'm sorry. Rob has gone missing, but how do you know this? Are you one of those Southerners looking to steal this place? You'll find that we're harder than the land we live on. No, you're not, are you? Sent then by the Rangers? Never did trust them much, skulking around in cover of night, never talking proper like, but I must admit a feeling of gratitude lately, leastwise since Rob's gone missing. Rob went out with his father's sword, trying to scare off those brutish men from the north. He left a few days back and has yet to come home. I'm running out of excuses to tell the workers. Please, will you find him? Okay, and speaking of the workers, I see some other quest rings. So we have Ray Thistleburr, who is a vendor.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Bears Craving Honey, level 18 quest. Have you seen the bears around here? They stumble so close to the farm both day and night that I think they are either growing tame or worse. If they continue to come closer to the farm, then it's possible they will attack. And if we put the horses in their stables before then, well, the Thornleys will certainly lose much. If you are willing, I can offer up some coin for thinning out the bears around the area. You will find the bears I'm speaking of roaming about the old Greenway Fort in the east through the Brandywine Hills in the west. Return to me when you've culled this lot. So we got 12 bears to kill, 300 rep, 2 simple Athelas essences, and 3 silver, 20 copper. Okay. Over here we have Nate Brittleleaf.
Stay a moment.
Level 18 quest called A Hollow of Wolves. We'd have to kill 12 wolves in this area. Greetings, friend. Did the missus send you over to talk to me? I told her time and again. Mr. Thornley, too. The horses will get spooked if we bring them in with what goes on here at night. There are wolves all about these lands, and they've a den to the west where the Brandy Hills begin to rise in the distance. Until we thin out the number of wolves, we cannot risk the horses being moved from here. If we thin out their number, I will think about bringing the horses out here to the farm. I'll even pay to get the help we need. Interested? So we get same coinage, same rep, and some pork chops. Okay, I'm interested. Yeah, Ham Gray Thistle.
Would you do something for me?
Level 18 quest called Boars Making Beds. The others are concerned about the carnivores stalking about these lands, but I'm worried about the boars. They are certainly capable of eating meat, but it is their bedding habits that concern me. The number of boars in these lands is enough to trample down the surrounding fields and destroy the food supply we need for the animals. It is for this reason that I would ask you to hunt the boars. Will you help? So again, 12 boars. We get simple celebrant salves and the same rewards as the other 2 quests. Okay, and okay, so let's hunt some animals. Yeah, we'll get sick of that real quick. You know what? I've been killing a lot more than this. Am I not in my quest area? And I'm thinking the answer is no. I'm not. Apparently I have to kill certain things. See, that didn't even add to it. So Where am I? Where am I? I still need to go further north. Okay. Let's see. Where is the... Okay, there we go. There's something I need. What's that about an incorrect weapon? I've seen an incorrect weapon for that skill. Oh, whatever that was. Should be the last wolf we need. And it is. So anyway, with that kind of complete Hollow Wolves, I'm going to take it off. And what I wanted to check out was Enmity of the Wolves 2. So anyway, we have wolves. And I know I don't really care for the particular thing that gives us with the guile and conviction bonus, but it's something we need to do, and we may need to do it before we get Enmity of the Wolves 3. So, you know, while we're in this area, I'm probably just going to go ahead and kill our other 88 wolves that we need to kill while we're kind of on this quest here. So, let's see, kind of over, let's see, just look at our map. Over kind of north of us, maybe in this area over here, is a little area where it's called the Den of Wolves, I think, or something like that. Where a whole bunch of wolves kind of hang around. But in the meantime, I'm going to be looking for boar and bear to kind of kill. So we get those quests out of the way, and you know, before we turn these in, we'll probably just go ahead and kill us a whole bunch of wolves. Have 3 boars. Okay, so take a look here. Need boars. There's a boar. Okay, so anyway, we've completed an exploration deed apparently. Our virtue cap is reached on innocence, and so we'll work on tolerance. I've been given 5 LOTRO points, and this is a deed we completed, the ruins of Breland. Okay, so, okay, done. So let's continue to look for pigs. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Nope. Over here. Over here. There you go. Oh, piggy, piggy, piggy. Yeah, I wonder. Is this that area that I was in for the Thornley quest where they had the whole bunch of pigs in there? No, this is Saeradan's. The answer is no. It's Saeradan's place. That place is to the south of me, so yeah. Okay, so four more pigs. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. One to go. There we go. Okay, so Quince Farmstead, the 15 Farmstead, Quinciera. Oh, here we go. Snarling Hollow. See, that's what I said. The dens, the wolves' den, Snarling Hollow. So, wolves galore. Won't take us any time at all. Go ahead and finish this enmity. almost constantly fighting. You can see my power bar isn't quite at full, but my morale is still there. So you kind of get an idea of what a prolonged fight would be like for me. Not so much of a health concern, but in order to keep going in the fight, I'm going to have to craft some power potions. Or gain a skill which would allow me to regen my power faster or something like that. Which I'm kind of giving a hint because down the line in our trait tree, we'll have that. So. Too bad there isn't actually a deed for killing wolves in here. Other than the enmity deed, you know, just talking about a Breland deed. Some of you are going, what are you talking about? You're already working on a deed for killing wolves. Huh? Oops. All right, 64 bears. Even though I took a break, I'm still looking at my power, and it's kind of like, ooh, it's not regenerating very fast at all, is it? Of course, a lot of what's taken down. I believe that's a pretty large, 29 power? Plus 29 power for take to heart, so yeah. Oh, I was just about falling asleep there. Totally passed those suckers up. Yeah, I'm a little tired. I was thinking I might do another video after this one, but I'm thinking maybe nap now. It is my weekend. Plus, I got a lot done today. I'd ordered a coat rack, which I had to put together. That wasn't too bad. I made it a little harder than it should have been, but the harder part of it was my roommate's bathroom sink was leaking. So since this is my place, you know, and I'm not rinsing anymore, I'm now the landlord. So it was up to me to fix it. So I ended up buying a new sink, and it looks fancier. So it was an upgrade to my house. I didn't mind doing that. But, you know, sink's a little harder to fix than, you know, putting together a hat rack. So, you know, all that climbing in under there, and you gotta fit your body in and squeeze your arm in so you can turn that nut, and yeah. Yeah, I moved forward so I could get both of them with my war chant. looked at how many I had for a while, and I'm down to 94, so yeah. Only 5 more now. Ready to go. I had to take to heart on that one. Apparently I didn't. That's why it took so long to die. Okay, so Enmity to the Wolves 2 is done. So, yep, 10 LOTRO points, the Guile and Conviction bonus. Okay, congrats, you've been awarded 10 LOTRO. Okay. I thought that would actually show up down here, but it didn't. But anyway, whatever. I'm not going to use it anyway. So let's kind of look at what we got here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and click that back in there. Talk to Nate, talk to Andreg. Okay, so talking to Andreg. Gotta find Rob. And then return to Ray. But anyway. Actually, Andreg may have a couple of more quests for us to do while we're finding Rob.
What can I do for you?
Saeradan is a man of his word, as am I. Your arrival comes at a critical moment. There is much work to do, and too few of us here to complete all that must be done. Perhaps we will slow the progress of this foe by our combined efforts. This, at least, is a good hope to have.
Stay a moment.
So we have a level 18 quest called Orc Outriders. I've been watching the movement of orcs crossing into Breland from the North Downs and fear that before we move to assist those besieged in the North Downs, we must first strengthen the borders here. I have seen the orcs making their way south through the pass near Trestlebridge to small encampments on the east side of the Greenway. It is there I must first send you to fight back the enemy and then lay them low. You will find the orcs north of this location to the east of the Greenway. Return to me when this deed is complete. So we need to defeat 5 Takreep grunts, 5 Takreep prowlers, and 3 Takreep killers. 300 increase with the men of Bree and some food.
Stay a moment.
And signs of struggle. Though it brings me no pleasure, and I hope that you find nothing in your investigations, I must ask you to complete a grisly task while you purge the orcs from Breland. The orcs have come from the North Downs, and the simplest trail for them to follow will have been through the beleaguered town of Trestlebridge. I would ask that you search the orcs for signs of a struggle against the people of the North Downs in the form of cloth made by men. Should you find anything of the sort, return it to me here at my post. So 3 copper, 4 silver, 3 silver, 20 copper, sorry, and 300 increase with the men of Bree. Okay, so let's kind of trim this down a little bit out. So anyway, those 3, we got that, and find Rob. Okay, so basically all 3 of those quests are in the same area. And if I'm not wrong, we're going to start a new enmity. And this one may be one that I'm more interested in actually completing, but we'll have a few quests to actually do. And technically all we've been doing up until now, all we've been killing as far as, enemy animal bad guys, I don't know if you put it that, enemy humanoids has been not orcs, but goblins. So these will actually be the first actual orcs that we'll be facing. And there's actually an orc camp right there to our left. But what we're kind of looking for is up here. We'll see an orc camp up to our right, and indeed that's where Andreg said it would be. And this is what he's talking about. So, and this is where Rob's being held as well. Okay, so there's a grunt. Okay, so now we have a new deed, Orc Slayer. Okay, 1 of 30. So anyway, there's also an advanced deed to kill 60 of them. This deed gives us 5 LOTRO points. The title Defender of Breland, nice title, and 500 reputation increase with the Men of Bree. Okay, and just to kind of make sure here. Okay, apparently it did not give us an enmity, so apparently I'm thinking about some other kind of race. Anyway, whatever. Oh, orcs, trolls, I think. It's our last one. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, and we're collecting our strips. Okay, so here's Rob.
What is this world coming to?
Help at last. We must get out of here quickly.
Stay and hear me out.
Okay, so level 18 quest called Thornley's Rescue. Please, you must help me. These orcs captured me while I was away from my farm on business. Please, help me escape. So we'll get 300 reputation increase with the Men of Bree, and a crappy robe that we can sell. 3 silver, 20 copper. So, please, get me through these cursed orcs for a ways, friend. I think I did that too early, didn't do any damage with it. Okay, orc up there that apparently is going to take on a couple of them. And Rob did take some damage, so thank God I wasn't away for too long, but... Thanks, friend. I should be able to make it back to the farm on my own. Oh, yes, please tell my wife I'm all right if you see her before I do. Our farm is south. I know where your farm is. Okay, so anyway, we got one more grunt and one more prowler. Okay, so all we have to do is turn in some quests.
Greetings.
The number of orcs pushing through Trestle Bridge and other areas abutting the North Downs is disconcerting. We must not allow them to move beyond their current positions. We must do everything possible to end this threat here and now. Nice conviction, dude.
How can I be of service?
This find leaves me more concerned than before. Still, our focus must remain here in Breland. There are lives to save here as well as in the north, and we must establish at least one bulwark against the orcs. Thank you for doing this, Boudreaux. You're welcome.
Stay a moment.
So we have a level 19 quest called Dirty Work Orc Slain. The outriders you dispatched were only the first of many foes that made their way into Breland from the North Downs. I had hoped that the message you delivered would have been clear enough to force some of the orcs back towards the north, but they have organized well and built out a fort upon the western side of the Greenway. Yes, I saw it. We need to drive them out of that area as quickly as possible. You will need to travel north again, I fear, this time crossing the Greenway and searching for the orc encampment called Saeradan. Strike at the heart of the orc forces there, and we may yet break their will. So we have to defeat 16 orcs there, and we'll get 500 reputation increase, and it's a level 19 quest. We'll go up to 3 silver, 75 copper. And ill-gotten. And
Would you do something for me?
Apparently there was a little lag there. Level 19 quest. If we are to investigate Saeradan, then we should also do what we can about recovering the many supplies the orcs have received from raids and from the corrupted men who aim to assist them. You are sure to find these supplies neatly tucked away in crates, packed far differently than orcs would pack their provisions while marauding through the countryside. Collect these supplies, and I will see that they are restored to the men of Bree and Trestlebridge. Okay, so basically the same 300 rep and the same amount of gold and whatever, but let's head on down south because we have some quests to turn into Rose as well as Thornley's men. Those 3 quests for the animals, for killing the animals, and maybe to Saeradan, I believe, but oh, thank you for finding Rob.
I don't know anything. I'm sure.
Don't you recognize me? I was just here. I guess I must look really like some kind of ruffian or something. Anyway, I'm so thankful you rescued Rob. He's resting now, but he asked me to give you a reward. He's also asked for something more.
Could I have a word with you?
You could. Level 19 quest called Thornley's Revenge. Rob is resting now and recovering nicely thanks to you, but he asked another favor of you. He says he can't sleep thinking about those accursed orcs that ambushed him up the Greenway. When he was captured, he said a large orc came over to torment him from a camp to the west from where he was being held. The one behind a wooden stockade. He says the other orcs called this monster the Red Reaver. Rob says he must have his revenge on the Red Reaver and will be glad to give you what coins he can spare if you can put him to heal. Now, I can't say as I like all this bloodshed, but it sounds right dangerous to me. But if you'll show that horrible monster who tortured Rob a thing or two, I guess you surely deserve a reward. So we'll get 6 silver. Ooh, okay. And Red Reaver's Doom, crap, and crap. Okay, so we'll get the more expensive crap. Thank you very much. And thank you for the quest. Okay, we got 3 quests to turn in here. Let's see. Ray.
What can I do for you?
You did well, and I did make a promise to offer you pay, but I cannot say that I'm willing to bring the horses here yet. Look around you. See them out there. Bears. I truly think they are the greatest threat we face here in Breland. Surely I do. I agree with you, but stop calling me Shirley. Actually, I don't agree with you. I think orcs are worse, but...
Greetings.
It's good to know that the number of wolves has been reduced. Still, these hills seem to be crawling with wildlife not usually seen this close to inhabited land. There must be something that has them all spooked. Yes, orcs. As I was just saying, and Ham.
What do you need?
Okay, Ham wanted to get rid of boars. Okay. Anyway, good. With fewer boars milling about, there will be more opportunity to feed the animals that we will move onto the work sites soon. Well, the other two guys don't agree with you, dude. But, okay, whatever. Thank you for the coin and the salves and all that. Okay. So, kind of take stock of our quests here. Okay, that's, nope. Okay, orc slaying, yes. Nope, yes. Yes. Treasure. Okay, so that's it. 3 quests. All right, gotcha. So 3 level 19 quests. So we're going to unequip our tortoise stone. Start gaining some XP. So apparently we did not have a quest to turn into Saeradan. So I may actually get my butt to being like level 20 by the time we end this video, and then I'm going to have a whole crap load of stuff to do. We'll have a whole bunch of rich iron to kind of collect and upgrade my armor and start actually getting some rep with the Metalsmiths Guild. And I'll have some have to learn about skirmishes, and we'll have some skirmishes to do as well as deeds that will give us. Oh yeah, we'll have a whole bunch of crap to do. So anyway, head toward this camp here, and let's see, kind of take this little gully into it. Come by the south gate, I guess. And there's the Red Reaver. Okay, and notice we see a nice little cave there. And I mention that because I believe that there's a quest that we will receive shortly, which assumes that we've actually seen this cave entrance, although we may not have been looking that way. Reaver, I'm going to kill you again. Thought I'd already killed you, dude. What's up with that? Okay, so what we're on 13. Need 3 more. These guys. Let's head out this way. Ooh, name's mob. Correct, Kafak. 2,600 hit points. Wow. He's nothing. He went down real easy. Okay, so we've completed the Orc Slayer deed already. So here's our new deed, Orc Slayer Advanced. We need to kill 60 orcs, I believe. Indeed it is. 10 LOTRO points, 30 marks, 2,000 virtue experience, and 700 increased reputation with the men of Bree. Let's see, we've been given 5 LOTRO points, awarded the title Defender of Bree, Breeland probably. And here's the deed we just completed. So let's jump on our horse. We need to talk to Rose and Andreg. Let's talk to Rose first, since she's the further south down there. Now, it probably wouldn't have been a horrible idea to actually move my milestone to the festival grounds over there. Made it a lot quicker to get to Rose Thornley and Saeradan, and oh well, not that much of a time saver, so it's not like I'm really sweating it. I'm still recovering, but he's getting better. Thank you very much.
Dear.
Oh dear. Rob will be so happy to hear you've done away with that beast of an orc. And I'll thank you too for making the Greenway a safer place. Please accept this reward from both of us. Okay. Alright, so back to Andreg.
What do you need?
A cave was carved into the face of the cliff side, you say? It all makes sense now, Boudreaux. That must be where Fernie is headed. Okay. So, reward.
Stay a moment.
Level 19 quest called Breaking Alliances. Your efforts in the south yielded information about Bill Fernie, a man of Bree with terrible and self-serving ideals. Fernie was working to assist the brigands loyal to Sharkey to join with the Takreep orcs coming from the north. Such an alliance would pinch the resources to Breeland from both sides and spell certain doom for her people. Your efforts here in the north have done much to assist us in seeing that the orcs are broken and their strength diminished. Your recent discovery of a cave built into the cliff face at Cirith Nur leads me to believe that the cave will serve a terrible purpose. A place for Fernie to meet with the orc leaders and facilitate an arrangement to further invade Bree. It seems now that you have been chosen to avert this invasion and shatter this alliance once and for all. You will need to return to the encampment at Saeradan and enter the cavern to disrupt the alliance. You must see that the orcs and evil men do not succeed in their plans. Are you prepared? Yeah, sure.
What can I do for you?
Recovering this much from the orcs will surely help to alleviate much of the suffering that Bree and Trestlebridge have felt from the encroachment into their territories. I thank you much for your efforts. You're welcome. Okay, so we just have one level 19 quest. Let's work on it. So back to where we came from. Hour 7, wow. Time flies when you're playing LOTRO. Okay, so we'll just kind of drop in from above here. Surprised we didn't take any damage falling there. We're taking on a whole bunch of foes at once, and that's the only thing that really kind of affected our morale any.
After learning of a plot by Sharky's men to forge an alliance with the orcs encroaching into the northern Bree fields, the ranger Saeradan sets into motion a plan to break the alliance before it can be established.
Okay, so with the entrance into this instance, we've been given new objectives. So we need to defeat the Creep Chieftain and defeat brigands in the Brigand Cave, 8 of them to be exact. So kind of explore around here. Okay, so we've killed all the brigands that we've needed. And we just need the orc chieftain. See. Oh yeah, Sharky will protect you from the Iron Crown. You have no fear of that. Remember, you've been cut off. Angmar doesn't care what happens to you, but Sharky's men can help you. So apparently that's Fernie talking to the orc chieftain. So we might be able to kill Fernie while we're here. You'll be given white hand gear and the food, all the food you want. The farmers here are feeding us if they don't want their farms burned. Oh yeah, Sharky will protect you from the Iron Crown. Yeah, okay, anyway. And that is Bill Fernie. And Bill apparently is a coward. Said, what the intruders? This will be your first test, chieftain. I'll talk to you again after you've dealt with these fools. Yeah, first test. Why don't you fight this guy while I get my my scared butt out of here. Okay, so talk to Andreg. We need to get out of here first. I don't know if y'all are getting tired of the sheep yet. I kind of am.
What do you need?
Fernie escaped? That does not bode well, but still things could be worse. Given that the orcs will no longer pose a threat to Breland, we have succeeded here. We will turn our attention towards watching Fernie and his associations at once. Well done. Okay, so 900 reputation increase. Turthan, plus 3. You know what? It's probably better than what I've got. That's kind of a crappy necklace, but not that this one's much better. Okay, but we'll take it. Great axe. Okay, that's an improvement over what we're using now, but we're not going to be using it for much longer. I have a feeling that once we hit level 20, we are going to want to go back to a one-handed weapon. So let's see what one-handed weapons are available. We have a one-handed sword. Okay, let's go ahead and take that with an eye towards actually equipping it. So anyway, is that yeah, okay, one-handed sword. So yeah, kind of just stick it right there. So I'll know that that's for when we hit level 20.
Would you do something for me?
Word to the south. Quest level 19. While we did not capture Fernie, we did stop the threat for the moment. This will please Saeradan, and we should make haste to inform him of this success. Return to his cottage, south along the... I know where it's at. And tell him what you have accomplished. Okay, so 1 silver, 50 copper. We get 300 reputation increase with the men of Bree and some crap to sell. Okay, so... For now, we have the brigands in the area more or less in check, but I hear there are many problems in the North Downs. You might head up to Trestle Bridge to investigate.
How can I be of service?
While catching the coward Fernie and presenting him to Grimbriar would have established greater acceptance between us, I am pleased to know that the orcs have been stifled for the moment. Still, we cannot be certain that we have stopped their efforts altogether, and I must ask you to continue your efforts for the movement. Okay, so...
How can I be of service?
We're given a level 20 quest called Hinkstacer Farm. I must send you next to the northeast to speak with the owner of Hinkstacer Farm. Recent events surrounding the farm have reached my ears and speak of a dwarf who has come under attack by orcs while looking for assistance from the farmhands. If you're willing, head northeast and speak with Aegar, the owner of the farm. Okay, so we will get 300 reputation increase with the men of Bree, 1 silver, 60 copper for this level 20 quest. And since it's level 20 and we have other level 19 quests, particularly to do in the southern Barrow Downs, I think we're kind of through with this video. I will probably call it Saeradan and Andreg. So anyway, we've done well. Let me head back in and do a sell-off before we kind of continue. Okay, kind of checking to see if there's anything that I see that's valuable in there. Yeah, we'll get rid of... Let's see, yeah, journeyman crafters, whatever. Okay, so I think we're good. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking it was good to leave the milestone there, because it'd be a good place for our Southern Barrow Downs quest. Okay, so where I normally do my sell-off here, up here, and just kind of clean things up before I end the video.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
And we have a level 22 quest called Candek's Delay from Lily. That's her name, yes. Hello there. I'm in need of assistance from one not too familiar with the upper class here in Braytown. I collect pottery from the ruins of the kingdom of Arnor. Well, to be honest, I purchased the pottery. It's a sign of my standing, and for years I have had a greater and higher quality collection than the dreadful Mirabella Underhill. The man from whom I purchased the pottery is named Candek Brightwood. I haven't heard from him for a dreadfully long time, and I'm worried about my next delivery. And about Mr. Brightwood's well-being, of course. Yeah, sure. I need someone to carry a letter to Candek in the Forsaken Inn. Look for the inn along the Great East Road, just past the Midgewater Marshes. Mirabella will visit me soon, and if I have nothing new to show her, I will look a fool. You don't want that, do you? I really could care less, but anyway, okay, waistcoat that we can sell to you, probably. So we'll take the quest, and that reminds me, there's probably also another quest involving the Lonelands down here. And I see a quest ring, so I'm thinking I'm right. And I think we've gotten a quest from Thomas already, but this is a
Stay a moment.
second quest we can get. Level 22 quest called Thistlewood's Sullied Name. You there, I've heard of your deeds about town. I'm in need of a hobbit of honor like yourself. I made an error in judgment recently that leaves me in a difficult position. I collect rare finds from the ruins of Arnor, and in an effort to save coin, I employed a man from the south. The man, using my name, now owes a great deal of coin to the proprietor of the Forsaken Inn. If you're willing, take this letter to Anlaf the Forlorn at the Forsaken Inn before word reaches the guilds here in Breetown. It lies eastward along the Great East Road. I'll not allow one indiscretion ruin my good name. Okay, so we'll get either shoes to sell or a runestone to sell. So, and we'll figure that out later. It's going to be much later before we even do that quest. So let's just do a remove all on these. And well, we still have to actually do the sell-off, right? I could have actually done the sell-off and ended the video here, but it's not too far to Lily, so I just wanted to go ahead and get that quest before I forgot it.
What can I do for you this fine day?
Can you buy this stuff, please? I'm much richer than when I first started this video. That's awesome. Okay, so anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.